This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
And we're underway. Oviedo. Lovely bit of skill there. Gets it back. Gets on the end of it. That's gone a long way up and away. Out towards the flank. And he heaves it forward. Copenhagen are seeing a lot of the ball early on, but can they make it tell? Quarter of an hour played.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
Oh, sweet feet. On the volley! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Midtjylland can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Jørgensen tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward. Oh, really good feet. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And the defence can get it clear. Foot in. No goals as yet. Forward it goes. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Plays it over to the other flank. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Copenhagen can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
They've played it short. Oviedo can get it clear. Battles to win it back. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Hoists it forward, and the counter is on.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal.
Big shot! He's had a go! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And bringing home a goal today is, after 63 minutes, is number 9.
So we have our breakthrough.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
And it's played forward. Oviedo. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they've made him a clear target of their focus to keep him as quiet as they possibly can.
Throw in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Hoists it high. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Oviedo. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Well, that's where he wants it. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Brings it forward. He hits it! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
5 minutes left on the clock. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 6. Coming on the field is number 7.
It's come loose. Both sides a bit too casual in possession.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Copenhagen, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas with